Morning, Mananda. Today we are going to discuss about the double line faults with mutual impedance. Okay, in the previous class we discussed about the double line faults. Okay, now in the present class we discuss about the double line faults with mutual impedance and also the double line to ground faults. Okay, first double line faults with a mutual impedance ZF. That means the fault will be obtained in between the B phase and the C phase. Okay, this is the fault that will be obtained in between the B phase and the C phase. Okay, in between the B and the C phase, we are connecting the impedance, that is the fault impedance ZF. Okay, understand ma? This is the fault impedance ZF. Okay, this is the fault impedance ZF that will be connected in between the B phase to C phase. Okay, when the fault impedance is connected in between the B phase to the C phase, okay, what is the fault current formula? Okay, that all will be derived. Okay, therefore, if the fault will be obtained in between the B to C phase, therefore, the current flowing through the A phase is equal to 0. Okay, that means A is open circuited. Okay, understand ma? That means A is open circuited. Okay, therefore IA is equal to 0. Okay, therefore IA is equal to 0. Okay, and then the current IB plus IC. Okay, the current across the two phases, that is IB plus IC. Okay, that is IB plus IC. Okay, therefore IB plus IC is equal to 0. Okay, then VB. Okay, what is the formula for VB? VB is equal to VC plus IB into ZF. When we are connecting the fault impedance in between the B and the C phase, therefore the voltage across the B phase, that is VB, is equal to VC plus IB ZF. Okay, understand ma? VC plus IB into ZF, where ZF is the fault impedance that will be connected in between the B to C phase. Okay. Next, the symmetrical components of fault current in phase A at the fault point can be, okay, therefore, what is the symmetrical current? That is the zero sequence current at phase A. Okay, therefore, IA naught. Okay, therefore, IA naught is equal to 1 by 3 into IA naught is equal to 1 by 3 into IA plus IB plus IC. Okay, this is the zero sequence current. Okay, this is the zero sequence current at phase A. Therefore, IA naught is equal to 1 by 3 into IA plus IB plus IC. Okay, that is equal to 1 by 3 into 0 plus IB plus. Okay, therefore, IC is equal to, therefore, IC is equal to minus IB. Okay, therefore, IC is equal to, therefore, IC is equal to minus IB. Okay, therefore, IC is equal to minus IB. We are substituting instead of IC minus IB value in this formula. Okay, then that equation can be written as, that is 1 by 3 into, what is the IA value? IA is open circuited. Therefore, the current flowing through the A phase is equal to 0. Okay, therefore, IA is equal to 0 plus IB is equal to IB and IC is equal to minus IB. Therefore, minus IB plus IB gets cancelled. Then we obtain 1 by 3 into 0. Okay, therefore that is equal to 0. Okay, therefore that is equal to 0. Okay, therefore the current at A phase for zero sequence component is equal to 0. Okay, similarly we calculate the positive sequence current at A phase. Okay, similarly we calculate the positive sequence current at A phase. Okay, that is equal to 1 by 3 into IA plus alpha IB plus alpha square IC. Okay, understand ma? 1 by 3 into IA plus alpha IB plus alpha square into IC. Okay, and then substitute IB, IC and values in this equation. Therefore, IA is equal to 0 and IC is equal to minus IB. And then common IB value in this formula. Therefore, alpha minus alpha square into IB. Therefore, we obtained alpha minus alpha square into IB. Okay, therefore, this is the formula for positive sequence current at A phase. Okay, understand ma? This is the formula for positive sequence current at A phase. Okay, therefore, IA1 is equal to 1 by 3 into alpha minus alpha square IB. Okay, IA1 is equal to 1 by 3 into alpha minus alpha square into IB and IA naught is equal to 0. Okay, and IA naught is equal to 0 and IA1 is equal to 1 by 3 into alpha minus alpha square into IB. Okay, this is the positive sequence current at A phase. Okay, understand? We similarly we calculate the negative sequence current. Okay, that is IA2. Okay, similarly we calculate the negative sequence current, that is IA2. Okay, therefore IA2 is equal to 1 by 3 into IA plus alpha square into IB plus alpha into IC. Okay, alpha into IC. Okay, in this equation, okay, we substitute IC is equal to minus IB. Okay, IC is equal to minus IB and IA is equal to 0. Okay, we are substituting IA is equal to 0 and IC is equal to minus IB. Okay, and then common IB term. Therefore, we obtain the negative sequence current, that is IA2. Okay, therefore, we obtain the negative sequence current IA2. IA2 is equal to 1 by 3 into alpha square minus alpha IB. Okay, alpha square minus alpha IB. Okay, understand ma? Therefore, this is the negative sequence current at A phase. Okay, therefore, IA1 is equal to minus IA2. Okay, therefore, IA1 is the positive sequence current, that will be equal to minus IA2. From these two equations, what we will observe, that is IA1 is equal to minus IA2. Okay, its value is 1 by 3 into alpha minus alpha square IB. Okay, alpha minus alpha square IB. Therefore, positive sequence current at A phase is equal to minus of negative sequence current at A phase. Okay, understand ma? Okay, this is the circuit diagram. This is the double line fault with mutual fault impedance. Okay, this is the fault impedance, that is ZF. Okay, this is the fault impedance that will be obtained in between the B to C phase, that is ZF. Okay, this is the A phase. Therefore, this line is open circuited and these two lines are short circuited by using this fault impedance. Okay, therefore, it is open circuited means the current flowing through this A phase is equal to 0. Okay, therefore, the current flows through the A phase is equal to 0. And then we calculate the voltages, that is VA, VB, VC. First, we write down the voltage formulas, that is VA is equal to VA naught plus VA1 plus VA2. Okay, therefore, VA is equal to VA naught plus VA1 plus VA2. Then VB is equal to VA naught plus alpha square VA1 plus alpha VA2. Okay, similarly, we write down the formula for VC. Therefore, VC is equal to VA naught plus alpha VA1 plus alpha square into VA2. Okay, alpha square into VA2. Okay, this is the voltages at A phase, B phase and C phase. Okay, next, we know the formula, that is VB. Okay, VB is equal to, when the fault impedance is connected in between the B to C phase, then VB is equal to VC plus IB into ZF. Okay, understand ma? VB is equal to VC plus IB into ZF. Okay, therefore substitute these formulas in this equation. Okay, we are substituting. What is the VB formula? VB is equal to VA naught plus alpha square into VA1 plus alpha into VA2 plus alpha into VA2. Okay, therefore VA naught, we substitute VB value, that is VA naught plus alpha square into VA1 plus alpha into VA2 is equal to, what is the VC formula? VA naught plus alpha VA1 plus alpha square into VA2. Okay, that is equal to VA naught plus alpha into VA1 plus alpha square into VA2. Okay, plus, okay, and then we substitute IB. Okay, what is the IB formula? That is similarly, we write down what is the IB formula. Therefore, IB is equal to IA naught plus alpha square into IA1 plus alpha into IA2. Okay, this is the formula for IB. Okay, therefore we are substituting IB in this equation. Then IA naught plus alpha square into IA1 plus alpha into IA2. Okay, into ZF. Okay, and then we simplify this equation. We simplify this equation and then we obtain, that is alpha square VA1 minus alpha VA1 is equal to alpha square minus alpha into VA2 plus alpha square IA1 minus alpha into IA1 into ZF. Okay, then we write down the formula for VA1. Okay, therefore we write down the formula for VA1. Okay, that is VA1 is equal to, from this formula, similarly we write down VA1. VA1 is equal to VA2 plus IA1 into ZF. Okay, VA1 is equal to VA2 plus, VA2 means VC and VA1 means VB. Okay, therefore IB is equal to IA1. VA1 is equal to VA2 plus IA1 into ZF. Okay, understand? Therefore, the sequence voltages at fault current. Okay, what is the sequence voltages? That is IA naught is equal to minus IA naught into Z naught, and IA1 is equal to EA1 minus IA1 Z1, and VA2 equal to minus IA2 Z2. Okay, we substitute these formulas in this equation, in the previous equation. Okay, what is the previous equation? That is VA1 is equal to VA2 plus IA1 into ZF. Okay, what is the VA1 value? VA1 is equal to EA minus IA1 into Z1 is equal to, what is the VA2 value? Minus IA2 into Z2 plus, what is the IA1 into ZF. Okay, plus IA1 into ZF. Okay, and then from this equation, okay, we write down the formula, that is IA1. Okay, from this equation, we write down the formula, that is IA1. Okay, therefore, IA1 is equal to VA by EA by Z1 plus Z2 plus ZF. Okay, therefore IA1 is equal to A by Z1 plus Z2 plus ZF. Okay, understand ma? Okay, this is the fault current when the fault will be obtained in between the B to C phase, and we are connecting the fault impedance in between the B to C phase. Okay, next coming to the second derivation, that is double line to ground. Okay, what is the second derivation? That is double line to ground fault. Okay, that is LLG or DLG. Okay, this is the double line to ground fault. Okay, double line to ground fault occurs when the two conductors are short circuited. Okay, when the double line to ground faults are obtained, therefore a double line to ground faults are occur when the two conductors are short circuited. Okay, understand ma? When the two conductors are short circuited and fall to the ground are contacts, and fall to the ground are the contacts of the ground conductor. Okay, therefore a double line to ground fault is shown in the figure. Okay, this is the double line to ground fault. Okay, therefore the double line to ground fault is obtained at B phase and the C phase. Therefore the fault current is short circuited at B to the C phase, and it will be grounding, therefore the current flowing through that ground is the IB plus IC. Therefore, if the fault will be obtained or short circuited in the B to C phase, therefore IA is equal to 0. Okay, understand ma? Therefore, IA is equal to 0. Why? Because means A phase is open circuited. Why? Because means the A phase is open circuited. Therefore, IA is equal to 0. Okay, therefore IA is equal to 0, and then if the B and the C phases are short circuited, therefore VB, the voltage across the B phase is equal to 0. Okay, if the B and the C phases are short circuited with the fault current, therefore VB, that is the voltage across the B phase, is equal to 0. And VC is also equal to 0. Okay, that is the voltage across the C phase. Okay, therefore VC is also equal to 0. Therefore IA is equal to 0, and VB is equal to 0, and VC also is equal to 0. Okay, if the double line to ground faults, that will be obtained in the case of a B to C phase. Okay, therefore we write down the formulas for symmetrical components. Therefore VA naught. Okay, what is the formula for VA naught? VA naught is equal to 1 by 3 into, okay, VA naught is equal to 1 by 3 into VA plus VB plus VC. Okay, therefore VA naught is equal to 1 by 3 into VA plus VB plus VC. Okay, what is the VB value? VB is equal to 0. Okay, therefore, what is the VB value? That is VB is equal to 0. And also, what is the VC value? VC is also equal to 0. Why? Because this, therefore, VB and the, therefore, B and the C phases are short circuited with the fault current that will be grounded. Okay, therefore, the voltage across the B phase is equal to 0, and voltage across the C phase is also equal to 0. Okay, and then we substitute VB and VC is equal to 0 in this equation. Okay, therefore, that is equal to, okay, we are substituting VB is equal to 0 and VC is equal to 0, and VA naught is equal to VA by 3. Okay, therefore VA naught, that is the zero sequence component at A phase, that is VA naught is equal to VA by 3. Okay, next we calculate the VA1. Okay, what is the formula for VA1? Therefore VA1 is equal to 1 by 3 into VA plus alpha VB plus alpha square VC. Okay, 1 by 3 into VA plus alpha VB plus alpha square into VC. Okay, therefore we are substituting VB is equal to 0 and VC is equal to 0 in this equation. Then we obtain that is equal to 1 by 3 into VA plus alpha into 0 plus alpha square into 0. Okay, understand? Alpha into 0 plus alpha square into 0. Then it will be 0 plus 0. Okay, then we obtain VA by 3. Okay, therefore VA1 is equal to VA by 3. Okay, therefore this is the positive sequence voltage. Therefore VA1 is equal to VA by 3. Next we write down the negative sequence voltage, that is VA2. Okay, what is the formula for negative sequence voltage? That is VA2. Okay, therefore VA2 is equal to 1 by 3 into VA plus alpha square into VB plus alpha into VC. Okay, understand? 1 by 3 into VA plus alpha square into VB plus alpha into VC. Okay, therefore VB is equal to 0 and also VC is also equal to 0. Okay, we substitute VB and VC, both will be equal to 0. Therefore, that will be equal to 1 by 3 into VA plus alpha square into VB value is 0 and VC is also 0. Okay, that is alpha into 0. Okay, then we obtain VA by 3. Okay, therefore, the negative sequence voltage, that is VA2. Okay, therefore, the negative sequence voltage, that is VA2. Therefore, VA2 is equal to VA by 3. Okay, that is VA2 is equal to VA by 3. Okay, then what is the VA0 value? VA by 3. And what is the VA1 value? VA by 3. And what is the VA2 value? VA by 3. Okay, we are substituting all the positive, negative and zero sequence values that will be equal to VA by 3. Okay, therefore voltage at positive sequence and voltage at negative sequence and voltage at zero sequence is equal to VA by 3. Okay, understand ma? Is equal to VA by 3. Okay, this is the diagram for double line to ground faults in between the B and the C phases. Therefore, we are writing the sequence voltages at fault points. Okay, therefore, we are writing the sequence voltages at fault points. Okay, what is the voltage formulas? That is VA0 is equal to minus IA0 into Z0. Okay, this is the fixed formulas. VA0 is equal to minus IA0 into Z0. And VA1 is equal to A minus IA1 into Z1 and VA2 is equal to minus IA2 into Z2. Okay, in this equation, VA0 is equal to VA1. Okay, therefore, in this type of fault, VA0 is equal to VA1. Okay, we substitute VA0 value and VA1 value in this equation. Okay, what is the VA0 value? VA0 is equal to minus IA0 into Z0. Okay, that is minus IA0 into Z0. Okay, that is equal to VA1. Okay, what is the VA1 value? A minus IA1 into Z1. Okay, A minus IA1 into Z1. Okay, from this equation, we substitute, find out what is the formula for IA0. Okay, therefore, from this equation, IA0 is equal to minus of A minus IA1 Z1 by Z0. Okay, therefore, IA0 is equal to minus of A minus IA1 into Z1 by Z0. Okay, understand? Then, similarly, we are equating negative sequence voltage and positive sequence voltage, that is VA2 is equal to VA1. Okay, therefore, what is the VA2 value? What is the VA2 value? That is equal to minus IA2 into Z2. Okay, what is the VA2 value? Minus IA2 into Z2. Okay, minus IA2 into Z2 is equal to VA1 is equal to A minus IA1 into Z1. Okay, A minus IA1 into Z1. Okay, from this equation, we write down IA2 value. IA2. Okay, therefore, IA2 is equal to minus of IA2 is equal to minus of A minus IA1 into Z1 by Z2. IA1 into Z1 by Z2. Okay, therefore, IA. Okay, therefore, IA is equal to IA1 plus IA2 plus IA0. Okay, that will be equal to 0. Okay, we substitute IA1 value. Okay, what is the IA1 value? IA1 is equal to IA1. Okay, therefore, IA is equal to 0. Why? Because IA is equal to 0. It is open circuited. Okay, therefore, A phase is open circuited. Therefore, the current flowing through that A phase is equal to 0. Okay, we are substituting in this equation, IA value is equal to 0. Okay, understand? We are substituting in this equation, IA value is equal to 0. Therefore, IA is equal to 0. Okay, therefore 0 is equal to, what is the IA1 value? IA1 is equal to IA1 is equal to IA1 plus IA2. Okay, what is the IA2 value? IA2 is equal to minus of A minus IA1 into Z1 by Z2 plus IA0. What is the IA0? Minus of IA0 is equal to minus of A minus IA1 into Z1 by Z0. Okay, this is the 0. IA is equal to 0 and IA1 is equal to IA1 plus we are substituting IA2 value from this equation and then we substitute IA0 value in this equation. Okay, and then we write down the formula for IA1 by simplifying this equation. Okay, understand ma? And then we write down the formula for IA1 by simplifying this equation. Okay, what is the IA1 formula? Okay, what is the IA1 formula? Therefore, IA1 is equal to A by Z1 plus Z0 Z2 by Z1 plus Z2. Okay, this is the formula when double line to ground faults are obtained. Okay, therefore the fault current is equal to A by Z1 plus Z0 Z2 by Z0 plus Z2. Okay, understand ma? This is the fault current formula. And this is the fault current formula when the double line fault will be obtained with mutual fault impedance. Therefore, IA1 is equal to EA by, we remember those formulas. Okay, therefore IA1 is equal to EA by, IA1 is equal to EA by Z1 plus Z2 plus ZF. Okay, this is the formula, fault current formula when double line faults are obtained with mutual impedance. Okay, we remember those formulas that will be useful when we are calculating the problems that will be related to the faults. And also this is the formula for double line to ground faults will be obtained, that is IA1. Therefore, that is IA1 is equal to EA by Z1 plus Z0 Z2 by Z1 plus Z2. Okay, understand, ma? Okay, in the next class, we discuss about the double line to ground fault with mutual impedance. Okay. Okay, thank you. Continue in the next class.